welcome back to Beauty in the Broken. My name is Heather, and the purpose of this channel is to seek and create beauty wherever we can find it, and sometimes out of a mess. So this is the second Kintsugi kit that I have. As you saw in a previous video, probably won't upload these back to back, but as you saw in a previous video, I was able to take a piece of just a porcelain or ceramic kind of cup, clay pot, and I was able to break it and then fix it and make it look beautiful again with gold. So this is a different set, different company, and this one has a few less pieces. So it does come with the gold. This looks like a little bit different shade than what we used in the other video. Actually, these look a little bit different. I'm gonna go with this one because it's a little different. Okay, there's a container to mix the resin in, and a stir stick, and a paintbrush, some gloves, and the epoxy, and directions. All right, so just like I did the last time, I am going to put you on pause and get everything ready because, as I mentioned, has to be done fast. All right, I'll be back in a bit. All right, I'm back, and this one is going to test us, okay? So this one says it has a 30-minute work time, okay? And I'm going to test that because this actually broke into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and that one goes in the middle. So this could be fun. This particular one it's a one-piece set, so I don't have to put the other thing in there. Okay. So, and when I was reading the directions, a couple things that are different. They do have 2 different shades of gold. I was right. So this one looks more like the one I used in the other video. So I'm going to use this one. It's a darker color. And then this one says to use the brush to put the resin on. So I'm going to test that as well. So, all right, to make sure, all right, there's no big bubbles at the bottom. There are little bubbles. Hopefully that will not be a problem. And this says pull. And so we're going to pull the top off. Okay. And again, apply even pressure. Oh. Okay. And I'm just going to stop with that. It's still leaking. And then just put this back in here because they haven't mixed. That should not harden and stick on. But those are famous last words, right? All right. So I'm going to take, now this set did not come with the dish. I'm taking the dish from the previous videos set. Now this is very thick. This is a lot thicker than the other one. But I'm mixing it up. Yeah, it's a completely different gold than the other one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start painting. Now remember, it does not matter if the gold gets in on the white because that's kind of the beauty of it, is that when you squeeze the two together, or gently, not a big squeeze, but when you push the 2 pieces together, some of it is going to seep out and make that beautiful gold line joining them. I think, having done both, I do like using the brush better. I feel like I have more control. Okay, so I have set that down there. And put them together. Let's see. Make sure. Okay, that looks really good on the outside there. And that looks good there. What I don't really see what I mean about pushing it together, you don't want to actually push it. It was too much force. Or maybe I don't have enough resin in there. I don't know. Okay, let's try to hold it a little more gently. And then I'm going to just maybe brush some of this on. Though I'm not liking that. I like it better like that. Let's see if I can just kind of dab it. Now I do want to get a move on because it is feeling very thick in here. So I just want to, I know it says 30 minutes, but okay, here is another issue, and that is trying to hold this and apply it to both pieces. All right. And tweezers would be good too. These gloves make it very, very difficult. So yes, tweezers would be a really good idea for this technique. I am just learning how to do this, y'all. Now, another suggestion that I'm going to come up with on the fly here is that if this has a 30-minute working time, one thing that might be a good idea is to do this in multiple sittings, which is actually what I'm going to do. I am going to put this down and I'm going to come back. Or, you know what? I can put it down. Ha! There we go. Look at that. These gloves. I don't like these gloves. There's a piece that chipped off as I was... Yeah, I complained about the gloves in the other video being too small, but that seems to be a better... better to have them too small because these are getting in the way. Just would like it to hold a little bit. Does seem like, all right, all right. Let's try this another way. I mean, this is definitely not setting up as fast as the other one did, so that is good. It does enable me to spend more time. So if I hold those two pieces, just want to get it setting up enough so that it holds. It's not going to be perfectly cured, obviously, if it's a 30-minute work time, but if I can get them to set up enough, then what I'm thinking is to put these 4 pieces together. There we go. And then put that into the piece. Okay, now I have to remember this piece was next. And I don't remember if I have. I apologize if my head is getting in the way. I don't, oh, fudge. Okay. Trying to get it all the way down to the bottom there. Then again, yes, tweezers. Uh-oh, where did it go? It went underneath. Well, it's a good thing I'm definitely using gloves because this would be all over my hands by now. Okay, and I apologize if you cannot see the tiny pieces that I'm now trying to fuse together or bond together because these gloves are so big. But I'm just trying to try out the set as is and do it with the pieces they gave me. Okay. That is not a perfect bond for sure. Okay, but I'm not going to waste any more of your time on this. I'm going to, I will just come back for a beauty reveal on this one. So I will get all these pieces together and I'll be back. Hi everyone, welcome back to the beauty reveal for Kintsugi kit number 2. And if you recall, this kit had claimed a working time of 30 minutes for the resin. And this particular pot I ended up breaking into 6 different pieces, not intentionally, but it did. And so I figured, well, that would be great for a resin with a 30-minute working time. Unfortunately, it had about a 20-minute working time, and I think it was so liquidy that it was actually difficult to work with because of the, I guess, just because of gravity. So we'll start. So this worked out nicely. It didn't fully cover though. And it didn't fully cover in here. You can, I'm moving off screen again. So it didn't fully cover here or here. Looks good there. But then you get to that part where I had, well, first of all, see where where I was trying with the gloves. The gloves were not the right kind of gloves, but that's what they included with the kit. So I wanted to use the kit as it came. And then, so I ended up getting a lot of that residue, the glue, the resin, a little bit of glitter gold on that. And so it really, that takes away from the art of the Kintsugi because that really does not look very good. This, I think, came out beautifully. I love the color and the shine. It is so smooth. But because it was so liquidy, it ran. And so if you see there, it's dimensional. This sticks up a lot farther. And the same on the inside. So this is nice and smooth, but then it ran down. And so now I have this raised piece here. And to me, that really detracts from the whole thing. I mean, I finally got all the pieces to stick. But so I'm not as happy with this kit. I think maybe it would take a lot more practice. Maybe some more patience on my part, better gloves because those gloves just weren't the right tool for the job. But like I said, it's what came with it. So that's what I wanted to use. But I do have the other one. I told you I would bring that one back. So this is from the first kit that I did. and everything came out pretty nice. But then I had that, looks like twins. No, but I had that part here that had just that little bit of edge that wasn't covered. And when I tried to put the resin on it originally, it would not, it wouldn't stay level, okay? So I did try, because this kit, Kintsugi kit number 1, came with that putty. So I decided to try the putty, and I put the putty in there. The problem with that is that it was gray and it was lighter than this. So it really, it stood out in a not as good way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I decided to take the resin from that kit, and if you recall, that was a cashew resin. Again, I do not advise it for anyone who has a cashew allergy. So I took that resin and was able to make a smooth, I mean, there's a little bump there, but the whole surface is smooth and gold, and it's not, it's not going anywhere. It's, this is sturdy. I think this one is much prettier than this one. I had a better time using this resin, even though I only had a 4-minute working time. This one was much easier to work with. Is there a little residue on the pot? Yeah. Oh wait, that's actually coming off. Look at that. Okay, so that's not resin. So I can cleaning that up. So in comparing the two kits, there's some pluses and minuses to each. This one would be my favorite. I felt like I was much more successful with this one than this one. And I think the proof is in the appearance there. There's that and that. So I will link both kits in the description if you want to try either one of them. And see if maybe you can get better results than I did. Definitely use different gloves with this one. So Kintsugi kit number 1, Kintsugi kit number 2. And oh, you can actually see a difference in the color of the golds. This one has more of a, I guess, a bronzy or antique gold look, and this one is definitely a brighter look. So, all right. Well, thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, seek beauty. It's always there if you look for it. Bye.